The reasons that we're keeping our eyes on. Number one, temperatures. It's been cooler today, closer to 70 degrees from I-94 and points north. Some 77-degree readings near Roseau, 79 in Devil's Lake. The heat down to the south. We're in central South Dakota. We have temperatures between 85 and 90 degrees this hour. Now, we still have that very sticky feel to the air out there with dew points that are still in the 70s across portions of the valley. 71 Fargo and Grand Forks, 70 Jamestown, and dew points in the mid-70s in central South Dakota. With this much heat and humidity, certainly storms will fire, right? Not all the time, because that air in the upper levels of the atmosphere is fairly warm as well. It's kind of limiting the development this evening, but we'll keep our eyes on it. We could see some strong storms this evening. It's overnight when another round of thunderstorms from energy that is now making its way through the Wyoming area and into parts of western South Dakota will be pushing its way through the region, and if that happens, damaging wind and hail will be the primary threat. Right now, though, as we take a look, the skies have certainly increased in aerial coverage of cloudiness out there. They're high cloud variety, not too threatening at this hour. And a look at your temperature, it's 81, that dew point at 71. Wind is from the south-southeast, only 11 miles per hour, so a pretty quiet evening of weather here in the FM area as we speak. Hour-by-hour forecast, though, does show some wind from the south increasing as we go into southern Minnesota, and that's going to draw that hot, humid air up into our area. If we see storms form, it's going to be along this boundary where we have temperatures closer to 80 degrees next to areas where it's in the mid-80s to near 90. And if we get storms developing in central South Dakota, the heat and humidity there is so increased that these could be very volatile storms. We may even hear of an isolated tornado. The best chance of storms this evening, though, will be between the 7 and 8 o'clock hour and 11 to 1 o'clock hour. And these storms could be robust with some significant hail. Locally heavy rain could cause some flash flooding after the past couple of nights as well. Now, as we go through the overnight hours, temperatures still near the sticky 70s, and then this line out in the central Dakotas begins working its way eastward, and between 3 and 7 a.m. we'll see these storms work their way through the Red River Valley into western Minnesota. Again, wind damage a possibility, so we want to encourage everyone out there enjoying the 4th holiday. If you're in a camper, know where you can go to be safe from dangerous thunderstorms as we go through the overnight hours. Now, as we take a look, temperatures start near 70 and we'll be on our way up well into the 80s in the Southern Valley, the hottest weather south and east, including Fargo, Grand Forks, 70s up in parts of the Devil's Lake Basin. Any thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon will likely be east of our viewing area, so it looks like quiet for most. In Fargo, near 70 to start, mid and upper 80s for the afternoon with a cooler and drier northwest wind trying to freshen things up around here a little bit. 85 Sisseton, Detroit Lakes 80 degrees, Bemidji 78 for your afternoon of the 4th. What a red, white, and blue sky there near Oaks. This was last night. Thanks for sharing your photo. Here's a look at the forecast for Thursday. Again, the evening of the 4th, Christine, looks quiet for most areas. It will be hot. We'll cool off into Thursday, but the heat returns Friday and Saturday as we enjoy some dry weather. Our next chance of thunderstorms appears to be Saturday night real late into Sunday.
Good to know. And I think a lot of people are maybe excited or eager to know that we don't have that high probability of storms tomorrow night for any fireworks.
Hopefully the only fireworks are the ones that you are setting off.
Yes, right. In the right way, in the right areas.
Legally.
Legally.
Right.
Thanks, Hutch.
You bet.